Enable notifications by ringing the bell. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Comic-Con has come and Comic-Con has passed. And in its wake, there were a bunch of trailers that just got released.
So I looked it up. There were 41 trailers released.
Jesus. And we're going to be reacting to...
Not all of them.
Not all of them, but a good portion of them.
Yep.
The ones that are the most popular and the ones that we have a very sharp interest in.
Don't sign us on for that.
Case in point, Aquaman. Case in point, Shazam. Case in point, Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Yes. Case in point, Fantastic Beasts and the Crimes of Grindelwald. And various others that we are going to be watching.
Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Johnny Depp.
Fantastic Beasts. This ain't Pirates of the Caribbean, bitch. Fantastic Beasts. Amber will have her revenge.
Yeah.
Amber Heard, you motherfucker.
Yeah. Amber Heard will remember that.
Oh.
So, yeah, we're going to record this one, and Heather's excited.
Yes. Of course, it's more Harry Potter. Of course. It's more World of Harry Potter, so Heather is happy.
But before we get to that...
Yes, I have seen Harry Potter.
I mean, you all remember Nick.
Yes.
Who's
far into the couch?
Who's this?
And then there's this meatman.
This jolly ginger fellow.
This stump chunkman.
This man of
spare some change.
He showed up at our house this morning.
Yeah, and he just won't leave.
This afternoon, yeah.
It was
this
afternoon, yeah.
Hey, they took me to dinner.
He left this morning.
Good food.
He left this morning to come here. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Clinton McVape, a.k.a. Sugar Daddy of the channel.
A.k.a. Pickle Rick.
A.k.a. Pickle Rick.
A.k.a. the guy who donated so much goddamn money.
Thank you, by the way.
And
Thank you so much.
almost killed Nate.
Twice.
No, 3 times, actually, I counted. Like, I could actually count the near heart attacks.
You can still count after that?
You can count to 3? Wow. So it wasn't a stroke.
Wow,
That's good.
Yeah, hey.
It wasn't a stroke. That's good.
Hey, asshole, never mind. I ain't going to
Trailer
say
time,
that.
trailer time.
Trailer time, yeah.
I was going to ask you to look at me and smile, but we've had the discussion about the Bell's palsy, so that's not a good idea. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, let's watch this.
Let's do the thing.
I don't like you very much right now.
Yeah, I know. You never do.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. This is
why
this is Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. Here
I'm
we
only
go.
allowed down here every other week.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Hogwarts.
I'm scared, Professor Dumbledore.
Everyone is scared of something.
Ridiculous.
Newt, you're up next.
Oh, man.
That's an unusual one. What Mr. Scamander fears above everything else is...
having to work in an office, sir.
Go ahead, Newt.
I feel that.
Set on fire.
Ridiculous.
Having to work in an office.
It's pretty terrifying.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's fair.
That hits deep.
That does hit deep.
Man.
Magic
What is it you kids say? Mood?
Yeah.
Only in rare souls. Still we must skulk in shadows.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's back.
Mm-hmm.
Paris.
But the old ways serve us no longer.
That's some nice hair. Fierce.
It's something. Yay, Queenie.
You've heard the rumors. Grindelwald had a vision that he would rise to dominance over the wizarding world.
Please show him. Please show him.
Oh,
those are terrifying.
I think Walt Disney gonna sue somebody.
I can't move against Grindelwald. It has to be you. In your shoes, I'd probably refuse to. It's late. Good evening, Newt. Oh, come on.
Please show him.
Zoe Kravitz. Okay.
You underestimate your talents, Mr. Scamander.
Hey.
Come on.
Arrogance is a key to our victory.
That was
I think
him.
that was him, yeah.
That was him. Wow. I saw the hair.
Yeah, that part.
Yep.
Yes!
There he is. There he is. Best
Friggin'
character.
Dan Fogler.
He's the best character.
Disposable.
You're too good news. You never met a monster you couldn't love.
Credence! Oh, hey.
Whoa.
Black Credence is back. That's cool.
I like him.
He's a good one.
Mr. Scamander.
The Elder Wand.
Do you think Dumbledore will mourn for you?
Man.
Yay.
Are you a ghost? No. I'm alive. But I'm an alchemist and therefore immortal.
Oh.
Nicola Flamel.
Jakub Kowalski.
Oh.
Oh. You don't look a day over 375.
Kowalski! Yes!
All right.
He's the best.
Anything that takes place in the Wizarding world, I'm gonna like, and so looks good.
Man,
You don't say, Heather. You don't say.
I'm just so glad they kept Kowalski.
Well, of course they're gonna keep him. I mean, he was a lot of people said he was one of the highlights of the first film.
He absolutely was.
I mean, a Muggle in the Wizarding world who is equal parts curious and equal parts frightened.
And he's just like, oh,
okay,
all right.
I thought the first one was very good.
Yeah.
Well, if there's one thing that Harry Potter films, well, Harry Potter world films, because this does not star Harry Potter,
right?
Even though in the future they're saying about 10 more years down the line they're thinking about bringing back the original cast to do the Cursed Child.
Please no.
Ooh. No, well,
If they
not a
did
musical
it in
version.
movie form, then
well,
I think
in movie
it would be
form,
better.
here's the thing.
That's
Here's
some
the
weird
thing.
fanfic.
No, here's the thing though. They've done rewrites on it, and they've re-released it on the West End and Broadway. It won like multiple Tony Awards. It's like regarded as like the best musical right now.
But is the story better? Because I've read the story and it's
of course.
shite.
Well, of course the story's better. Well, dude, the story is better, and the thing about it is, J.K. Rowling has herself gone in and pretty much like redone it to where it matches up better with the canon.
Yeah, because it was just like, it was some real bad fan fiction.
I didn't even finish it.
Yeah, it was not good.
Well, of course, heck, I know this is a bad comparison, but 50 Shades of Grey was a bad fanfic, and
It really was.
yeah, and look what happened there. But at the same time, good fanfics have come. Like honestly, Suzanne Collins herself, the creator of the Hunger Games, has said people have come up with some very interesting subplots that she's actually considered, like helping them make them into actual film, because Lionsgate wants more Hunger Games, and they want it on a smaller scale, with a cheaper budget and all that. But they want compelling stories, and they figured one thing they could do is dip into the fanfic universe that Suzanne Collins agrees with, and have her write the script for it, and then put out more Hunger Games movies like that with cheaper budgets. Like if they spend $30 million on a budget and they make $100 million at the box office, there's no complaining. And plus people are going to show up because hey, it's the Hunger Games, and it's one of the more popular film series of like the last 10 years, and it's just thinking about how, like, hell, Fantastic Beasts doesn't have a storyline to it. It, like, in its original form. I mean, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them was pretty much just like the Silmarillion for Harry Potter. For those of you out there who don't know what the Silmarillion is, it's the pretty much massive index of the Lord of the Rings that has all of the stories.
Yeah.
And
a lot of that, well, not a lot of it, but some of it got blended into the Hobbit movies when they were released.
Yes, which was not necessary because I felt it bloated it out.
I don't know.
But I appreciate
it was kind of nice, but a lot of the stuff that got bloated out was, the third movie.
Well, second and third.
Just the entirety of the third movie. You could have translated that into the second movie pretty easily.
Well,
it got drawn out.
Honestly, the logical closure point for me, if they were going to draw out and make a third movie, the logical closure point is the death of Smaug. Because it's literally called The Desolation of Smaug, and it's just like you solve nothing at the end of the second film.
I mean, Smaug's the one doing the desolating.
Yeah.
That's the only Lord of the Rings movie I've seen.
Wait, the only one you've seen is the middle one of the Hobbit.
Okay, this is why we need to watch.
I've seen the third one.
That's even worse.
Okay, now here's the thing.
Heather,
This
that
is why
scares
we
me.
need. This is why
It was
we
a
need to
date.
watch the original trilogy,
I'm so
the
sorry.
extended version of the original trilogy, which we plan on doing with Heather. We put that to a vote a long time ago, and because
We
of
really need to do
the
it.
move and because of other things that have happened, we've never
There
really
was a
gotten
lot
around
of
to it.
stuff.
So I am going to get the extended versions of the Lord of the Rings,
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to have
Now
Heather
somebody's gonna
watch
send
them.
him
I
in
think
the
I
mail
might
bag.
have them still, actually.
Oh, you do?
Ooh.
If you do, man,
I'll
that'd
have
be
to check.
awesome. Because I had them, but I think I loaned them to Zach, and I never saw him again because his mom got got hold of him. No, because his mom got hold of him. Don't blame Zach. Blame his mother. Because here's the thing: we had a copy of Joe Dirt. I know, not high cinema quality, but still, we had a copy of Joe Dirt that my mom loved. My mom loves that movie. We loaned it to my Aunt Glenda. 2 years go by. My mom finds it at my Aunt Glenda's. And my mom was like, Glenda, why didn't you bring this back to me? I've been asking you about this. And she's like, oh no, that one's mine. Mom opens it up and shows Mom's name written in the top of the box. And Aunt Glenda's just like, I thought I bought one.
Sorry.
I thought I bought one. And then all of a sudden, Mom's just like, I don't care if you did buy one. Find the one that you have. This one's mine. My mom got it, put it in her purse, and took it home. Like 2 years went by.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, my aunt, love her to death, but she's not the best when it comes to returning things. I mean, I think I lost count on how many movies she took from the video store and never returned.
Wow.
And
How did she
considering
keep getting movies from the store then?
Keep in mind, dude, we lived in Wise, and at one point there were 6 different movie stores, and she opened up multiple accounts there under her name, Richie's name, and then when Zach was old enough, Zach's name.
Well, that's some straight up bullshit.
I know, right?
Anyways.
And now movie stores are extinct, so she can't do it anymore.
Good.
I do
There's
believe
always
there's. I do believe I did read that there is one Blockbuster
There is.
still open, and the owner refuses to sell it because he doesn't want the name to go dead.
Okay.
So
Well, that's respectable because Blockbuster itself is a brand name that I think could be salvaged in some way.
Oh yeah.
I mean, for instance, if he made a website, called it Blockbuster, and it was and here's the thing: if Blockbuster would have adapted earlier on to the same thing Netflix did, and not had the whole store thing in it,
Right.
and doing the online streaming, I think maybe they could have survived.
I think they still could. They could reopen as a streaming service, and I think they would, as long as they carried enough different stuff from Hulu and Netflix, they could compete with them.
Well, yeah, I mean, well, different companies are willing to dole out different streaming, different streaming permissions for different products. It's just like all you have to do is pretty much kiss the ring of the big boys, like NBC, kiss the ring of Fox and all that. If you can do that, and you can say, hey, $15 a month, and you get access to everything on Fox, everything on NBC, everything on ABC, everything on CBS, and it's available to you whenever you want, streaming-wise. Holy hell. What? What the hell just happened?
She poked me in the head, so I poked her in the head.
Poked her in the head so hard that she busted her head against her microphone.
That was interesting.
You started this.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to end it here
violent
because we are very rapidly approaching our limit. So thank you all very much for tuning in and signing off. I'm Nate. This is a dumbass. That's dumbass number 2. That's Clinton. That's Nick. We'll see you later, everyone. Peace out.
And this is Sam. Oh.